Hello everyone, I am Will, and welcome back to my playthrough of Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. Yep, here in New Game Plus. Yep. Um, Last we left off, we finished up the Iron Keep. Yep, the Iron Keep. Start off at the bonfire, past the Smelter Demon, just kind of went from there. Yep. Cleared out the next room full of knights and ironclads. Mainly used our bow to drag enemies to us. Also pick off some of the archers at range. Um, Softened up some of the ironclads before they got in melee. Yep. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. And then we lowered the platform, up the ladder. More knights. Dealt with Oliver the collector. Yep. It wasn't too bad. It actually was pretty easy with our Pate Spear and Stone Ring. You can just kind of lock them in place. This AI is not the best, or Dark Souls 2 AI is not really the best, but so we took care of it pretty quickly. Up the ladder again to the top where there were the three Alon Knight captains. I was fully expecting there to be a Red Phantom among them, but there wasn't. So we just used poison arrows and arrows to take care of them one at a time. Grab the Black Knight Great Axe. More arrows. Dropped it down. Again, dealt some more Alon Knights with arrows. Grabbed this Gold Serpent Ring. Through the fog wall to another ironclad. Forgot to pick up next to him. There's a soul item and I think it's a shard. So I grabbed that between episodes, but I forgot about it. So then we press forward, into the little hallway with the little guillotine. Yep. Dealt with the first ironclad, lifted the guillotine, aggroed the second one. Fortunately, got it to be stuck or stop underneath the guillotine, and it came down and chopped him. He has enough health to survive it here in New Game Plus, but yeah. After that, one good arrow to the face took care of him. And then we came up to the little fire obstacle, a room, where I don't know what you want to call it. A room with a bunch of spikes on the walls, and the statues spewing fire is all about the center. So we found the ladder, went up, dealt with probably the second toughest enemy we had to deal with in that episode. A Red Phantom NPC in that little one room before the bonfire. Yeah. The new game, there's nothing there except for the fire spewing statues. But New Game Plus, there's a Red Phantom NPC. He wears the ironclad helmet, chest piece, and he has a great hammer. So, yeah, he was a bit tougher just because his great hammer gave him extra poise every time he swung. So we had to be careful, otherwise we were gonna bite the dust. So, so it was a little touch and go here and there, but we did take care of him. He doesn't respawn, so we don't have to deal with him again. Learned that the little statues in the middle of that little room can actually turn if you hit it. So I did not know that because I usually don't really hit the thing on accident, but yeah, always learning something new. And so we hit the bonfire, turned off the flames, took care of another ironclad, and then we came to the old Iron King, who was a pushover. Yeah. Start of the fight, we just poisoned arrowed him until we procced poison, and then just chucked lightning spears at him, and that basically almost killed him. So we just had to hit him one more time, and bam, he was done. So we defeated him. He dropped his soul, as well as in New Game Plus and higher, he drops the old King's soul, which is Gwyn's soul, basically, or the manifestation of Gwyn's soul here in this era. So with that, we grabbed the Primal Bonfire. I think we went back to the beginning of Iron Keep, grabbed the Iron Key, and we went back into the Forest of Fallen Giants and took care of the Salamander Pit. Good old Salamander Pit. I hate that place so much, but I did it anyway because I wasn't sure if there was new items or not. But long story short, there's no new items, but I did it anyway. Yeah, those things have almost 6,000 health in New Game Plus. That is nuts. So It took care of one of them from range up top before we went down the elevator. Opened the door, and we were able to cheese them through the doorway. Yep. Their AI wanted to do melee attack, but they could not fit through the door. So we just sat at the door, poisoned them with arrows, shot them with arrows, and I don't care. I mean, I'll take the victory. Sue me, I don't care. So, so we did that with the 2 salamanders down below, and the last salamander he's programmed to sit in the spot and just spew range attacks at you. So there is a spot where you can sit where he can't hit you, but you can hit him, and that's what we did. Took care of all the salamanders there, gathered up all the loot, got the heavy iron key, I think it's what it's called. The DLC item, yep. Heavy iron key, yep. So we can do the broom tower if we want. I won't because I have no need to. Yep. So, yep. And I think the last thing we did is went back to Marigold. Actually went to Strayed, turned in the old King Soul for the Blinding Bolt miracle. And then we went to Strayed. No, we went to Marigold. I'm getting my order mixed up. Went to Marigold, uses instant service to lower the faith requirement of Blinding Bolt to 60, because they originally need 65, which is nuts. So we lowered it down to 60, and yeah. And that was it. Yep. Finished off the Iron Keep, did the Salamander Pit in the forest. Yep. All in a day's work. Yep. And between episodes, I didn't really do anything. I might have upgraded some stuff, maybe changed and infused our weapon here, but yeah. Didn't really do anything else, no. And today we're going to go down into the pits. Yep, down to the pit. Plan is to do at least the Grave of Saints, and maybe get to the gutter. I might do the gutter on its own just because it's a pretty big interwinding area, and yeah, I'll probably do that. So we'll at least get to the Grave of Saints, clear it out, and then get to the gutter. So that's the plan. And our equipment for today, at least to start out, I got the Bone Fist +5, and I'm power stancing it with the Fire Cestus +10. Yep. Oh yeah, I want to give the Bone Fist a try. Yep. Very low base damage, but very high scaling. It's got an S in strength and an A in dex, so whew. Yeah, pretty solid for a fist. And power sensing with the Cestus, so I can get its little martial arts moveset going. Yeah, we'll see how it does. I'm mainly gonna be fighting some skeletons and rats mainly, but hopefully the fire will work, but we'll see. If I have to, I will change out my weapons, but I want to give it a try. And I have my bow, Pyromancy Flame, because we're going to do some pyromancies. I'm pretty sure rats are weakest to fire. Got our Clemente Ring, Stone Ring. These two are almost like all the time. I'll probably have these on like all the time. I got the Dexterity Ring because I need this to get 45 Dexterity just so I can power stance the Bone Fist. Because it requires 30 dex to wield, and to power stance it you need 45 dex. So I only had 40, so I needed this. I had the Bluestone Ring for faster casts. Excuse me. And I'm not quite sure what to call this. I've been wanting to use the Mad Warrior's armor, but I couldn't quite decide on the accessory pieces. So I think this works. I like it. I have the Hexer hood here because I wasn't sure what else it would go with. Looks pretty good with this. Mad Warrior armor, didn't upgrade it because it requires Twinkling Titanite, and I'm going to save my Twinkling Titanite for now. And I got the Drake Blood Gauntlets and Greaves. I think it works with the, I think it works. Yeah, I like these. These things go with a lot of pieces. Yep. Got our Flask, Gems. I think we'll use Green Blossoms, why not? Feather, Arrows, gonna have to buy some more of these eventually. Poison Arrows. I have 2 copies of Great Fireball, 2 copies of Chaos Storm, Oh, I did go back into the Iron Keep to get that last chest in that little fire area down below. Yep. So, I forgot about that as well. I did that for new episodes as well. Flame weapon, because I will be trying to buff our weapons when we can, or whenever I remember. And I have Iron Flesh here because this might help us out in the boss fight, yeah, with all the rats. This, with Chaos Storm, should hopefully clear them out pretty quickly. Hopefully, but we'll see. I want to figure it out, or try it out, so. Here are my stats. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Alright. Alright. I think I rambled on long enough. Shall we get down to the pit? You good, sir.
Wait. The name's
Yeah, Gilligan.
Huh? You would.
Blah, blah, blah. Buy item. Think we're good for now. Alright. I'm going to set the ladder. Yes.
You need, but you.
Go with this one.
Where? I get.
We'll skip it.
Hey. This ladder's not for sale. The only things I sell are miniatures.
We'll set up the... Nope. We'll set up this one.
A very just you. Hey. Don't. Hear ya.
Yep. Get a scimitar. Guess I want to power stance it. He doesn't have the miniature. Okay.
Cheers for that.
Alright. So the 3500 one, that one there, will help us get to the Forgotten Door easier. This one will get us down to the Grave of Saints quicker, but we're going to do the drop down anyway. Alright. Let's do the drop down. We're going to need to... Well, it's based on equip load, but we're going to put on the Silver Cat Ring. And I think the Feline Boots provide the most fall damage reduction. Alright. I don't feel like taking off all my stuff, so this is gonna hurt. Not as bad. Alright. Radiant Gem. Pharos Lockstone. I think we'll just drop all the way down. Here's the 3500 ladder. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you just sprint off, you get it there. There we go. Poison moss. Sprint off. Here we go. Here's the Grave of Saints. We'll hit the bonfire, but we'll continue going down to get all the items. At least not the one at the bottom, but the one at the bottom we can get on our way to the gutter. Let's see. Yeah, if there's one more, and I gotta line it up. This one's gonna hurt, so we missed. I angled it wrong. That one's on me. That was a bit too much to the left. I know you can jump on the beam in the middle that kind of like breaks your fall, but I'm pretty sure you can just run off. So. Hello? I thought I heard someone laughing. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can just, walk off to this little branch here. I went too far. Good thing we got the bonfire, so. Dying more to gravity here than I am to any other enemy in New Game Plus so far. Oh my god. Oh well. I'll probably skip to the winning drop if I get it, but I think this is probably better. Yeah, there we go. That was a better drop. Alright. Ring of the Evil Eye +1. We could get that item. We'll get on the way to the gutter. Yeah, we'll get on the way to the gutter. let's head back up to the grave of saints. Here we come. Let's put this back on, put our leggings back on, and take an effigy. All right. All right. Now we can get this show on the road. Whew. All right. You good sir. How's our damage looking? Questionable. I mean, it works, but I don't know how. This is probably going to be a bad idea. I mean, I was originally thinking claws, but... I mean, we can combo them pretty good. Yeah, R1 into an L1. There we go. All right. They drop warmth. All right. Damage could be better, but at least we were able to combo them, which is nice. Although being in the water probably doesn't help. Yeah, they're going to be resistant to our fire. We'll have to deal with Roy the Explorer. Take care of you. Luckily, you don't do that much. I was afraid about how much petrification you would do, but luckily you didn't do that much. We can farm repair powders if we want. Smooth silky stone. We want this lockstone. This opens up this bridge and the item in here. Alright. Be a few rats. Poison moss. Yep. Oh, statue. Get his stamina back. I mean, these weapons are very fun, but I need more damage. I mean, there's Whisper's Spare and a torch. Alright. That won't lower until we get up to the next level, which means Roy will invade. Alright. Yeah. Alright, so let us... When Roy invades, we'll take our Green Blossom. There's Roy. He should be to our... Yeah, there he is. That's the running R1. Oh. I don't know why, but it like inputted our weapons. That's... Ow. Hadouken! Roy the Explorer has been vanquished. Get our effigy, thank you. Luckily the rats didn't get involved too much. Alright. Yeah. I have flame weapon, I need to remember to use it. Alright. And our Cestus is almost broken, so that's not good. Come here, you stupid rat. Oh yeah, much better. Much better. Much better damage with the flame weapon. Homeward Bones, you guys should follow me. Yep. I remember this from the rat tail farming. Ow. Alright. Another repair powder, nice. And we have some more rats dropping down, huh? That's fine. We need to use this lockstone to lower the bridge. There we go. Bridge lowered. Road of the Explorer dealt with. Grave of Saints almost done. We have the Royal Rats Authority? Or Vanguard? I think it's Vanguard. Alright. Perfectly honest, I'm not really comfortable about this fight. Because we're not doing as much damage as I was hoping. I might have to change up my equipment. We'll give it a try, seeing how their current setup, but I have a feeling it's not going to go quite the way I expect it to. So, yeah. All right. Move that. Move that. Keep that. I don't plan on power stancing with the pyromancies, but I will need petrification resistance. There we go. Don't want to get petrified. That's the last thing we want. Do we need this? Hold on. I'm going to test it on these rats out here. If we can stun lock, or if we can stagger these guys without the stone ring, we'll do that. Alright, rat. I need you. There we go. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Good. So I don't need the stone ring. Alright, that's good. That frees up the slot. Do I want protection? I do plan on using Iron Flesh, just so we can, firestorm it up, but... Alright, we'll just go with what I got. Yeah, that should be fine. Although I think they can poison. Put that on. Alright. Alright, Rogue Rat Vanguard. Yeah, again, the plan is to buff the weapon with fire, hit Iron Flesh, Chaos Storm the rats, and hopefully get this done pretty quickly, I hope. But we'll see. If it doesn't work out, I will change it up, but I hope it works. I do want to try this. I never actually used it in Dark Souls 2. So, alright. Flame weapon here. Walk in a little bit, get Iron Flesh going, and then Chaos Storm. Come here, you rats. Yeah, with Iron Flesh we are very slow, but... Boom! That's what I like to see. There he comes. Oh, he's right next to us. Oh, Iron Flesh is done, so we're gonna get staggered. Oh, he's right there, never mind. I thought he got right next to us. Alright, Johnny Rat, where are you? You're right there. Need a heal. Yeah, we're gonna get poisoned. That's fine. Royal Rat Vanguard and Rat Tail. Alright. The Royal Rat Vanguard and a Rat Tail. Oh. Not too bad. Actually, kind of worked out pretty well. Could have been worse, but luckily we made it. Yeah, a little touch and go. Yeah, they're still doing pretty chunky damage with our, even with this with the Ring of Steel protection and the Iron Flesh. They're still hitting pretty hard. Yeah. So. And now I'm gonna be slow for, yeah, you're very slow with this thing on. Like, I'm holding the sprint button. This is as fast as we go. But it gives us so much poise that we can just, cast our Chaos Storm without getting interrupted. But so, yeah. Alright. I love it when a plan comes together. Alright, here's the Rat King.
Leave. We have human. Is that house rejoice? Sins. Permit me. Swear.
No.
Get thee.
I don't care about you. I don't want your covenant. Alright. Now we're going to make our way down to the gutter. So Pharaoh's Lockstone. Put the stone ring back on, just in case. Where are you? Right there. And the Dex ring. Cool. Oh, I need the cat ring because we're going to do some drop downs. I think that's all we really need. Alright. Yep. Oof. I almost missed the fall. There we go. A twinkling titanite and a bleedstone. That's what we like. I don't need to make this jump. I already got that. It's the it's a chime of some sort. I can't quite remember. If you want to get it, this is the place to go. Holy hell. Hello. Mr. Red Phantoms. The guy on the left has the Faram armor set. Hold on. Oh, yes. The guy on the left has the Faram armor set, great sword and shield. Person on the right has the Dingy set, if I remember right. The set that's worn by Firekeeper Anastasia in Firelink Shrine in Dark Souls 1. I think that one can drop the set. I don't think it's guaranteed, but I'm pretty sure she can, or at least pieces of it. Him? Oh, man. The fact that they spawn right there is a pain. We're going to have to try and cheese them. At least one of them, anyway. Great. Great, great, great. So, with them there, I'm not going to do this jump because, yeah. And, in fact, with them there, I don't even know if I even want to do the fists. Oh my god. They complicate this area. I don't care about the crystal lizard. I don't need any of its pieces. But those red phantoms are gonna be a pain. mean, I'll stick with the bone fist because I want to see if it actually can work, but oh, they're going to be in water, which means fire damage is not going to be very useful. Ugh. Alright. Not a mimic. Ash Knuckle Ring. They see me. Yep, she's a spellcaster. Using Blinding Bolt there. And Sunlight Spear. Ooh. She's poisoned, so... yeah, we need to get rid of her if we can. He won't be a problem. He won't be as much of a problem as she will. Alright, so she dropped something. We need to make sure we get it. That also means that the little exploder guys are going to come out. Arg. This little area just got significantly worse with those two here. Can I at least... No, screw it. We're going to cheese this guy. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care, I don't want to deal with this, so we're just going to do this. I don't care. Alright. So they dropped something, we're going to make sure we're going to grab them. Over that way. Die. All right. Over that way. He drops the soul of a great hero. And she drops the dingy set. All max upgraded. Nice. Ooh. And a great hero. All right. Cheesy McCheese cheesing again. I don't care how we do it. A win is a win in my book. If you cheese from up there like I did, I'm not gonna judge you. I mean, I'll do the same. I mean, I will gladly do it. All right, Mr. CN Knights. You're in water, so we're not gonna do much damage. Oh, wow. Green Blossom. I was not expecting to do that much damage with our Great Fireball. Sublime Bone Dust. Thank you. Don't need it, but I'm going to grab it anyway. And... oh, excuse me. Alright. Let me put the silver cat ring back on. It's a one-way drop. Thank you. Oh, I gotta get that. FG, thank you. Almost missed the roll, which is fine. Climb down the ladder. Soul or item right here. You are Radiant Life Gem. I'll take you. Alright, Try not to miss any drops. All right. And cool. And a one-way drop. Cool. Here we go. Not a mimic. I don't think you're trapped. There should be a token for spites. Yes, spites down here, fidelities, and the huntsman's copse. Alright. Ah, yes, here we go. The gutter. Ow. Ow, that hurt. Yep, each one of those little lights is a torch hollow, so don't you see how many there are. Alright. There's a whole bunch of items over there. We'll drop down. We can get that later. I think we could just drop down here. Because the bonfire is right below us, isn't it? I know, it's really dark. I don't want to use... Well, yeah, screw it. I should have a bunch. Yeah, I got 44. We'll use them. Mm-hmm. I'll drop down here. Like an item I can get early on. Alright, well. Anyway. Yeah, this breaks. We can just do this. Get this item early, otherwise we would have to come around this other section. And here we go. Bonfire lit. Let's go grab this sconce. Some poop. Alright. Again, I want to do the gutter on its own, or do I really want to? Yeah, I'll end it here because I want to do the gutter on its own with different equipment. So yeah, I'll probably keep my pyromancies, or most of the pyromancies anyway. But all right, upper gutter. Because I want to hit all the sconces, get this place lit up, fight the gutter denizen. All right. And with that, we'll call it an episode. Yeah, this one's going to be short. Yep, short. Well, relatively short anyway, so... Yep. Well, I could actually go back up and grab the thing. Yeah, I'll do that later. But, yeah. We began our trip down into the pit. Yep, started at Majula, bought some ladders from Gilligan, hopped it down the pit, tried to grabbed all the items along the way. Did die to gravity twice, so, yeah. To be expected. Parkour is in the early FromSoft games are they without a dedicated jump button, and it's just but yeah, but luckily we did grab all the stuff. As far as I know, there's nothing new. If anything new, it would be like upgraded versions of items, like radiant gems instead of regular gems or stuff like that. But and we came to the Grave of Saints. Yep, Grave of Saints. Mr. Rat Domain itself. Very short area, very short. Dealt with all the rats. Was underwhelmed by our damage output. We were able to get it to work. It did work. It did lock the rats in place, but damage output was much to be desired. I'll leave it at that. But, yep. Used Pharaoh's Lockstones to lower the bridge to get to the Whispers of Despair and the other, I think a soul item, but up a ladder, took on Roy the Explorer. A lot more tedious than I hoped, but we got it done. Finished him off with a good old Hadouken. The Bone Fists are very fun to use, but again, they're underwhelming in damage values, but they make up for it in some poise damage and combo potential, so yep. So dealt with Roy the Explorer, dealt with the rest of the Grave Saints, which is basically some Homer bones with some more rats. And then we took on the Royal Rat Vanguard. Yep. Deployed my strategy of flame our Bone Fists, use Iron Flesh, and then Chaos Storm to just kind of blast a whole bunch all at once. It worked, but there's better options. The better option would have been to use, I think, Soul Appease. I think it damages rats, and I think with our upgrade levels in our Chime, I think we could one-shot the rats. So it's like Soul Appease is probably a better choice, but I wanted to use Firestorm or Chaos Storm. So and then we beat the rat up, got its soul and its tail, talked to the Rat King, didn't care for its covenant, have no need for it. Then we made our way down to the gutter. Yep, got to the point where I was thinking of jumping to the one item right above the chest, but then I noticed red phantoms. Yep, 2 red phantom NPCs right in that little area, and I was like, ugh. It was like the one area where if you dropped it down, those undead citizens, the explodey guys would come running in, and yeah, it was not good. So I made the decision to cheese them from above, and that's what I did. I used my bow, poison arrows. I got it done. I don't care. It was one situation where it's just don't force it, just play smart, keep range, out of their range, and just yeah. So we dealt with them. The night guy dropped a great soul. I think yeah, it was a great soul. Yeah, whole of a great hero, I think it was. Yeah. And the what's it? Spellcaster, yeah, for lack of a better word, Miraclemancer. I don't know what you want to call him, but she dropped the Dingy set. Yep, the Dingy set. The same set from Dark Souls 1. Alright, where is it? And I think it's a guaranteed drop. Yeah, right here. An unassuming Dingy robe. Although now gray with soot and nearly unraveled, its fabric was originally a pure white. Yep. Yeah, she drops the whole set upgraded to +5, so it's like... So I think those are guaranteed as well, and they don't respawn, so luckily we don't have to deal with them again. So dropped down, took care of the undead citizens by using alluring skulls to get them away from us. So looted the Great Here Miracle, dealt with the CN Knight, Sublime Bone Dust, some more drop downs for items, and then we came here to the gutter. Yep, here to the gutter. Oh yeah. And that was it. That was it. Short, sweet, to the point. Yep. So yeah, next episode, the gutter, the whole thing. I do plan on doing the whole thing in one go. So we'll probably do it similar to what we did in New Game. You know, take care of this side and take care of that side. There will be some Red Phantom enemies. I'll have to deal with an invader. The one Haze Knight in here has a chance of dropping a new weapon here in New Game Plus. It's their the Haze Knight Lance, I think is what it's called. It's not guaranteed. It is a chance to drop, so we may not be able to get it. So, yeah. I mean, I don't care. I don't really use. I probably won't end up using it anyway. But for collection's sakes, I hope I hope I get it. But yeah. And then we'll make our way. And then we'll make our way to the gutter. So, or Black Gulch. I mean, fun. But yeah, next episode, the gutter. But until then, that's for another episode. And thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all next time.